Good morning. Welcome to another Daily Dose of Fitness. If you are here for a free 45-minute full body workout, you're in the right place. We are going to get started in just a couple minutes. As you come on here, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, hit the heart button, shoot me a comment and let me know that you are here. Let me know that you are working out with me. If you're doing this workout on the replay, welcome to the replay. I hope you have a great workout. You can find those replays right here on Facebook for 30 days. But probably the best way to do the replays is to go over to my YouTube channel at Daily Dose Fitness and Nutrition. If you subscribe to the page, then you can go into the playlists and you can see all of the workouts categorized by month. So right now we are in the February 2026 playlist, and all of the workouts will be labeled just like they are here. So today's workout will say Daily Dose of Fitness Live, Strength and Stretch Thursday, and it'll also have the date, which is 2/5/26. So I encourage you to go over to that page and check out those recorded workouts. I'm going to go ahead and start my watch. I don't know about you guys, but I am sore from yesterday. My quads are sore. I'm trying to think, what did we do? I think it must have been those reverse lunges or something, and my shoulders and chest is, everything's sore. I feel sore today. So I hope it's not just me. There's Laura and Tim. Good morning, you guys. I think with that, I will go ahead and get started. As always, I don't know where you're at in your fitness journey. Exercise does have risks, anywhere from strains, sprains, bruises, and fractures, all the way to heart attack, stroke, and death. If you don't know if you're fit to work out, or if it's just been a long time since your last physical, please go get one. If you experience any chest pain, shortness of breath, dizziness, faintness, those are all signs you need to stop what you're doing, go get checked out before resuming any kind of physical activity. And finally, even though I am a personal trainer, what am I doing? Even though I am a personal trainer, I can't see you. So when you exercise with me, you're doing so at your own risk. I'll try to provide as much instruction and as many modifications as possible, but I can't see if you're doing those things correctly. So if you're ready, willing, and able to accept that responsibility, let's get moving. All right, we're going to go ahead and stretch it up overhead. As I told you guys yesterday, we had our youngest son had a birthday yesterday. We have one more birthday in the what I call the birthday season in a couple weeks, and all of our boys will be a year older officially. So and let's take it to the side. As a reminder, today is the last workout that I will be doing until a week from Monday. So I will be off tomorrow and all of next week. And we're taking it down to the ground. And let's take those legs wide. Toes pointed out, and we'll take it side to side. And let's stand it up. Keep the legs wide, arms out to the side, and just take the torso side to side. Legs stay still here, warming up the spine, those obliques, your core muscles. And let's bring those legs in to about shoulder width, hands just above the knees. Bend the knees, arch the back, head at neutral. Straighten the legs around the back, chin to chest. Pressing it down and rounding it up. Press it and round it. across the body. And release. Other arm goes across the body. And we're going to bring one elbow behind the head, tuck the rear and squeeze those abs. Don't let the low back arch out. And to the other side. And taking the arms to the side, one arm behind the back, one arm back behind the head, trying to touch those hands together. And to the other side. And we're going to take the hands behind the back, clasp the fingers together and press those hands down toward the ground. Open up that space between the shoulders and the ears. Bring the shoulder blades back and take the ear to one side. And head goes back to center before taking it to the other side. And back to center, squeezing those shoulder blades together. Bring the arms up as the chest goes down. And go ahead and drop those arms down. And take the hands down as far as you can, keeping the legs straight. And we're going to take one foot back, hands to the inside of the shoe. Sink the hips down. And the hand that's furthest from the shoe goes up. And down. Hand that's closest to the shoe goes up. And bring that hand down. Back foot comes in, other foot steps out. Same thing, sink the hips down. Hand that's furthest from the shoe comes up. And down. Hand that's closest to the shoe comes up. And down. Bring that back foot in, roll it up. We'll take it onto the wall, into that calf stretch. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Back foot is flat on the ground. Most of the weight into the back heel. Now bend that back leg. Put the weight to the toe. Make sure the heel stays flat on the ground. Just putting the weight to the toe, stretching the lower part of the calf. And release. To the other side, same thing. Back leg straight, back heel flat on the ground. And bending the back leg, putting the weight to the toe. And release. One arm on the wall, one arm up in the air, crossing that outside leg over. Stretch that arm up as tall as you can before arcing it toward the wall. And release. Take it to the other side. Stretch it up tall. And arcing it to the wall. And release. Whew, feels good. All right, I'm feeling better already. We are going to start this workout with just some side kicks. So start with the hip up in the air, bring the leg up, press, and to the other side. Alternating sides. Last one, and taking it into a goalpost. We haven't done these for a while. I was thinking about this the other day. I'm like, I gotta do those again. I've been having a little shoulder issues, which is one of the reasons why I want to do this exercise and one of the reasons I'm not going to do too much weight. But I'm holding these weights in goalpost, then just taking them down to where they're flat or parallel to the ground, and back up, down and up. Whenever you're doing these workouts where you're standing, you don't want the back to arch out, especially when those weights get up over the head. You want to kind of tend to do this, but you got to tuck the rear under, squeeze the abs, and keep that core still so you don't have this going on. All right? Going into our next exercise, which is a deadlift. A little heavier weight here. I'm going to bend the knees a little bit today. Bent knees, push the rear back. Weights go down those shins, standing it up. Pushing the hips forward, but not the back. Just tucking the rear, pushing those hips forward. Then right back down and up. You got to go kind of slow here. Keep the back straight. You don't want to hurt your back. Very good, and we're going to finish off with another little shoulder exercise. I do these sometimes where I have you start kind of down here at the hip, but we're going to start with that underhand grip on the weight right here, arms at like a 90-degree angle. Roll them out, bring them back. Keep those elbows right by your body. That's it. All right, bring it right back. We're gonna go into the side kicks. Hands are on. Here we go. Ready? And kick, kick. Last one before going into the shoulder rotation, or this isn't the shoulder rotation, this is the goalpost. Arms come up, tuck the rear, squeeze those abs, take the weights down and up. Relax the shoulders. Last one, very good. Going into those deadlifts. Bent knees today, pushing the rear back, weights go down and up. Last one. And taking it into the shoulder rotations. Ready, and out, and in. Last one, and we're going into our last set of our first round of strength exercises, starting with those side kicks. Ready? Last one. Goalposts are next. here. Squeeze those abs. Arms go down and up. Last one, very good. And Bartek hopped on, good morning. We're going into the deadlifts. Bent legs today. So bending the legs, bending the knees a little bit, pushing the rear back, down, stand it up. Push the butt back first. One, and going into the shoulder rotations. Underhand grip on the weight. Arms are at a 90-degree angle. Just take them out, elbows right next to the body and in. Last one, and just like that, round one is in the books. So high five, high five. We're gonna take it into some fire hydrants. Putting a band around my legs right above the knee. And we're just gonna bend at the waist here, lifting one leg. 3, 2, hold. And bring it down to the other side. 3, 2, and hold. And bring it on down. Taking it into a toe tap. So arms up in the air. We're going to bring one leg up and touch the opposite arm to that toe. Switching sides. Last one. Boy, my quads are sore. That was a little bit of work. All right, let's get the heart rate up just a little bit. Some little weighted jacks. So these will look like this. If you don't want to jump, you can do a little pulse squat, or you can do a side step, okay? If you don't want to use the weights, just press the arms overhead anyway, but even really light weights will be good here, all right? Whatever way you're doing it, let's go. finish with another little ab exercise, one weight. Taking that weight up and side crunch. Last one, to the other side. Last one. All right. We're going back to the beginning with those fire hydrants. My back is straight, knees are bent, ready, and lift. 3, 2, hold. To the other side and lift. 3, 2, hold. And bring it on down. Whew. All right. Toe taps. Ready? Last one. Very good. I'm tired. Going into those weighted jacks. Ready? Let's do it. Last one. And standing up crunches. Ready? Crunch. One, and taking it to the other side. Last one. All right, we got one more set in the strength portion of this workout. Here we go. Ready? And lift. Three, two, hold. And bring it on down to the other side. Three, two, hold. And bring it on down. Ah, really burn. All right, hold into those toe taps. Ready? Tap. Last one. And the overhead weighted crunch is next. Oh no, it's not next. I put the weights up. We have the jacks first. Ready? Let's do it. Last one. Now we're going into the standing crunches. Ready? Last one, to the other side, crunch. Last one, and just like that, we are done with the strength portion of this workout. High five, high five. Taking it into some good stretch. I'm gonna take my shoes and socks off. All right, feet are flat on the ground, hands behind your head. Bring the chin up to the chest, and at the same time let the head rest in the hands, giving just a little resistance. And release. And right back up, but to one side. release. And to the other side. And release. Arms out to the side. My left leg is bent, my left leg is straight, my right leg is bent, taking the right leg to the inside of the body, keeping that right shoulder on the ground, using my left hand just to put a little pressure on that leg. If the shoulder comes up, take the bent knee back toward the midline. And I'm going to take it to the other side. Both feet flat on the ground, crossing one leg over the other, using that bottom leg to pull the top leg toward your chest, and then put your hand on the outside of the top knee and pull that top knee toward your opposite shoulder. And put the hand on the outside of the knee on that top leg and press the top knee out as you're pulling that whole top leg in. And release. We're going to do that same thing on the other side. Pull the leg in, top knee comes into your opposite shoulder. And pressing that knee out, continue to pull the whole top leg in toward your chest. Sitting it up, put the hands behind the back, fingertips pointed out, bring those shoulder blades together, bridge it up, look back. And release. Taking those knees side to side in the Z sit. And taking it onto the belly, pulling one heel to the rear, little quad stretch. This is gonna feel good and painful. And release. Oh, quads hardly ever hurt. And to the other side. And release. Up on the hands and knees, tops of the feet are pressed into the ground. Turning those hands so the fingertips are pointed back toward the knees, giving it a couple rocks before turning one hand, palm up. Not much weight on this palm up hand, but I want you to try to get the whole back of the hand flat on the ground, arms straight, and then as you're rocking just a little bit, just feel that stretch in your wrist and your forearm on that palm up hand, turning it so that the palm is facing, or the fingers are facing all different directions. And then we're going to switch hands. Sitting back on the backs of the legs, tops of feet still pressed into the grip mat. Stretching those arms out in front. And threading one arm under the other ear toward the ground. And back to the other side. And release. We're going to put the toes on the mat and then stand it up into down dog. Head right in between your arms. Heels pressed into the mat. One leg comes up, bend it, rotate to the outside of the body. Keep those arms straight, hands on the mat. And back into down dog. See ya. And taking it to the other side. And back into down dog. Back into hands and knees. One arm or one leg comes forward. Top of the foot and the back is pressed into the mat. Bring those arms up and back. Tuck the hips and press that hip forward. And we're going to take it to the other side. Top of the foot pressed into the mat. Bring the arms up and back. Tuck the hip, or tuck the rear. Push the hip forward. And release. Taking it onto our rear. Feet are in butterfly. Use those elbows to press the knees down. And release elbows from knees. Take the chest or the chin towards the toes, straight back. Go ahead and take it into straddle stretch. One arm comes across the body, shoulder down to the thigh, fingertips to the toes. And to the other side. And down the center. And chest down to the thigh. Straight back. And to the other side. And down the center. And bring one leg in, chest down to the thigh. And to the other side. Go into crisscross. One arm comes to the outside of the opposite knee, other hand right behind your hip. Turn and look over that back shoulder. And to the other side. Stand it up. Stretch up tall. Forward fold down, going down as far as you can, keeping those legs straight. Oh, it actually feels so much better than it did at the beginning of the workout. Bend the knees and roll it up. Take a deep breath in. Blow it out. And that is going to do it for our Daily Dose of Fitness on a Thursday. Remember, it is my last workout of the week. I will be on a beach tomorrow. So I'll be on a beach tomorrow morning. All right, I have a card for you today. It says, I am so grateful that I am now standing in a place I once wanted, meaning that I will soon be standing in a place that I want right now. I like that. Life is so much about just taking little steps. What's the next step? What's the next step? I love that. All right, I hope you all have a great day. I hope you all have a good week next week. Do not let my absence stop you from your health journey. So if you want to keep working out, there are lots of workouts. I will. Thanks, Laura and Tim. And I hope to see you back a week from Monday for another Daily Dose of Fitness. If not, I'll see you when I see you. But until next time, everyone, eat well, stay fit, live life. Have a great day. Bye.